The water delivery man took just one glance at the girl and immediately noticed her finger was broken. He then snatched the boy's ice cream, finished it in a few bites and pressed the wooden stick onto the girl's finger. Next he casually pulled off her hair tie and a simple splint was complete. The man even joked with the girl, asking her for a treatment fee, $5. But the girl ignored him. She saw her father coming and ran over at once. Seeing this, the man simply reminded the father to take her to the hospital for a proper examination. Soon after, the father brought the girl to the hospital. To the doctor's astonishment, the splint on her finger was expertly placed. It was also done in a timely manner. Any later and she might have lost the finger. Since the doctor could not see inside, he sent the girl for a CT scan. But just as she turned a corner, the girl heard a familiar voice. It was the water delivery man. Her father was about to thank him but suddenly began coughing violently. Sensing something was wrong, the man placed his hand on the father's chest to make a diagnosis. However, the father found the action offensive and pushed him away at once. Not long after, the father's breathing became more and more difficult. At the same time, a major traffic accident occurred on the highway and the hospital was flooded with patients. At that moment, the girl noticed her father's condition had worsened and tried to find a doctor for help. Even though she shouted in desperation, no one responded. All the doctors were occupied. One female doctor came to ask about the situation, but just as she was about to begin the checkup, the attending physician from next door called her away. Left with no choice, she asked a colleague to escort the father for a CT scan. The man, having just finished his water delivery, saw this and followed them. Unexpectedly, as soon as they entered the elevator, the father collapsed. The two quickly helped him out and laid him flat on the ground. The doctor went to fetch emergency equipment while the man placed his hand on the father's chest and a 3D image of the heart appeared in his mind. He realized the father had gone into cardiac arrest. He immediately stopped the doctor from inserting the breathing tube and urged her to check the heart first. Sure enough, there was no heartbeat. The doctor began chest compressions and asked the nurse to bring the defibrillator. With the man's assistance, the father's heartbeat finally returned, but emergency surgery was still needed. The problem was, there were no surgeons available. Due to the traffic accident, all qualified surgeons were already in the operating rooms. Hearing this, the girl began to cry. She pleaded with the man to perform the surgery, but operating at a hospital where he did not work could end his medical career. Just as he was about to walk away, the girl grabbed his hand and held out her only coin. Seeing her tears, the man could not bear to turn away. He decided to take the risk and perform the surgery.